As you know, there are a lot of affordable, mid-priced, personal, and purpose-built cameras on the market, as well as very expensive professional-grade cameras. But today we've compiled a list of the best camera models you can buy for $1,500 and under. And based on this data, in this video we'll show you which camera model is best for you. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a beginner photographer on a tight budget, there's always a great option for you. So what's the best camera under $1,500? I understand, it's a tough decision. After years of navigating the camera market, I've got you covered. Our first camera model in the video is the Canon R8, a mirrorless wonder with a 24-megapixel sensor, 40 FPS burst mode, and 4K 60p oversampled video. It's compact and comfortable, but I'll tell you one small downside. Now, what do I like about the Canon R8? Amazing image quality, compact design, and minimal shutter. But there is a downside. Some users might find the grip a bit small, especially when it comes to heavy lenses. Then there's the Nikon Z5, a full-frame powerhouse with in-body stabilization. This camera offers great image quality, vibrant colors, and a more comfortable grip than the competition. But beware of 4K video limitations. The Z5 impresses with its full-frame sensor, excellent quality, and in-body stabilization. However, and there's always a but, there is noticeable clipping in 4K video. But if you're looking for image quality, it's definitely one of the camera models you should consider. Now, let's move on to the Canon R50, a mirrorless gem designed for beginners. With a 24-megapixel sensor and impressive video capabilities, it's the best choice for those just starting their photography journey. The R50's APS-C sensor delivers vibrant colors and good dynamic range. Its smart auto mode simplifies the shooting process, but there is a downside. It can be too small for comfort. But when it comes to autofocus, the Z50 is an unrivaled beast among entry-level camera models. It can bring people, animals, and even objects into focus instantly. If you're a big fan of autofocus, pay attention to the Z50. Moving on to Fujifilm, the X-S20 is a hybrid sensation that excels in both stills and video. With a 26-megapixel sensor and 6.2K video capability, this camera is a game-changer. But as with any device, it has its quirks. Let's take a look at its strengths and a potential drawback. The X-S20 stands out for its outstanding video capabilities and unique Fujifilm design. While it's a winner, overheating during prolonged video shoots is something to watch out for. In terms of power, it has almost the same power level as Fujifilm's flagship X-H2S, and the price difference is around $1,000. The fact that such a flagship has the same power as the X-S20 can be very convincing for the buyer. Of course, you will make the decision at the end of the video. Now let's get back to DSLRs with the Nikon D7500, a solid performer for under $1,500. With its 21-megapixel sensor, 4K video, and professional feel, this DSLR could be a great choice for some photographers. But are there any downsides? The D7500 impresses with its professional feel, optical viewfinder, and long battery life. On the downside, it's heavier than its mirrorless counterparts and crops in 4K video. Canon has enough affordable cameras, and let's bring back the EOS R10, an APS-C powerhouse with a 24-megapixel sensor and 4K 60p video capability. As I said, this is an entry-segment camera, and of course it has features that set it apart. The R10 stands out for its image quality, fast autofocus, and compact design. However, the buffer for raw images may be a limiting factor for some. In terms of autofocus, the R10 is almost identical to the R8 and R50. This means you can push the limits of highlights and shadows with the R10. Finally, we're talking about the Sony A6700, by far the most talked about camera model of this year. It's a budget APS-C camera with a 26-megapixel sensor and incredible 4K 120p video capability. Is it the perfect mix of stills and video, or does it have its drawbacks? The A6700 impresses with its high-quality sensor, outstanding autofocus, and impressive 4K video capabilities. Overall, it's one of the most affordable entry-level camera models in the Sony Alpha lineup. With the FX30 being much more expensive, the A6700 is an affordable option. If you ask if there is more, of course there are many entry-level cameras that will appeal to different people and be used in different places. However, in this video, we've tried to stay a little more up-to-date and bring you this year's most up-to-date list. Each camera has its strengths and a few quirks, so we recommend you choose wisely based on your photography needs. If you found this video useful, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe for more of this kind of content and ring the notification bell to stay updated. Happy shooting and see you in the next video!